Hey, welcome back to some more Lego, guys. Yes, about to play some more Lego together. So jumping in on part 3, bit of a longer video. I'm surprised this one took so long actually, because it's just 5 areas. Yeah, there's 5 levels in this region. But I think the cauldron takes a bit longer. But when we're spawning, of course, just going to grab all these studs lying around as normal from the settlements we've already put up, the plots. Nothing to collect at the community board yet, so I'm just going to ignore that. Going to make our way right into this next region, and I'm going to interact that bridge, guys, and change the paint. As you can see, I've completed a bit more towards that task. Buildings were painted. I'm going to come to this plot, guys, and build it. Pick a different plot if not put down before. And there you go, you should complete that as well. Different yards built on unique plots. Of course, change the paint as well. That's 6 of 8 painted and 3 of 5 plots. Make sure you do build them, because when we keep coming back to do this level, we're going to grab some more studs along the way. I think that one, there's a plot there to the top right, but I don't think I can craft it yet. Maybe we can do it a bit later. I can't remember how many exactly that needs. But yes, come to this next new region, the jungle area, and we're going to do level number 1. So 5 levels in this one.
Feels good to have a plan.
You know, we might actually get this done under 4 hours, I think. Yeah, I've called the guide under 5 hours, but I think it might be under 4. We're going to get a story completed probably about 2 hours 10. And I think we've probably got about... everything else probably going to take about an hour. The grind isn't going to be too bad. There is a bit of a grind, but it's not really that bad at all. Especially being used to 2 controllers. So, as normal, guys, for this first battle in this area, summon your second player. But just let him stand there and watch. I'm just going to take out all the enemies. I can't remember now if I've unlocked the experience upgrade yet, which makes so I gain more enemies. Gain more experience when I kill an enemy with a gadget or a rare weapon. But I'm still trying to hit the weak points, because if you knock a weak point off, you always get a bit of extra experience, which does add up over time. So the battle's finished. I'm going to make sure I've got any studs they dropped, any good gadgets or rare weapons, and then kick him and continue on and into the next area. Going to make our way through here. There's going to be a, what do you call them? Oh, a tall neck, that's one. I was going to say giraffe. Yeah, the tall neck. There is going to be one in this region. So another battle. Someone's going to summon my buddy and take them all out. I do complete the community board challenge actually in this one for killing 15 enemies with explosives. I think it's in this one. Yeah, because I have recorded part 4, and I think it's already completed when I started it. And you know that chicken challenge, we shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, them challenges are going to come together quite nicely. Right, so took them all out. I see some one of them drones there on the floor. Yeah, they look like a little plane, so somebody can pick them up on the floor. They're like little turrets. When you pick them up, after a short time, they start shooting out loads of bullets, and until they run out of ammo, then they just like self-destruct. So I kicked my buddy and I carried on into the next area.
The peculiar trader with his friendly greetings and stock phrases had found his way.
When you're looting these, of course, always choose a weapon which does a lot of damage.
As if some
What I do like about them chests actually is when you find a gadget or rare weapon in them, they always give you like full ammo. It's not like when you find ammo lying around the battlefield, you only get like a very small amount of ammo for the gadget or rare weapon, but when it's in a chest, pretty much comes with full ammo. So another encounter. So let's summon a Val. Is that his name? Yeah, there are some bombs here if you need them. If you still need to kill some enemies with explosives. You know, I'm glad this is taking a bit sooner than what I thought it would take. Because once I get video out tomorrow, video number 4, I might just get all this recorded so it's all done. Yeah, so I can focus on Silksong. So I'm not getting ahead on Silksong at all. I'm pretty much just getting videos done daily on the same day. They're ready, I record them. And I do normally manage to get ahead in guides when they're kind of more or less planned. But yeah, not of Silksong. It's taking a bit longer than I expected.
there you are.
But this one is nice and easy to do. yeah, them enemies with the shields, if you freeze them or something, you can get behind them a bit easier. Because try and get behind them when they're kind of locked onto you. And they keep blocking you with their shield. But if you freeze them, you can kind of like get behind them straight away. Or, you know, the rush boots, they can allow you to like dash through enemies and get behind them. But I just don't like them very well because they don't damage enemies. That's why I try to avoid picking up the rush boots. And there's 2 trophies related to getting every gadget and every weapon, by the way. You don't actually have to pick them up. You only have to come across them. I guess you have to come across a certain proximity. I don't quite know. But them 2 trophies normally pop when we unlock a bunch of chests in the final region. Yeah, so do not worry at all about the trophies for finding every gadget and every rare weapon. So got a gold brick. We're back here. Gonna look at my upgrade menu. And if you got 20 gold bricks, you should finally be able to buy that upgrade, guys. And then what you want to do next is buy the surprise. So you know, buy all the experience upgrades, guys, which allow you to get more experience when you kill an enemy with a gadget or a rare weapon. Once that's fully upgraded, you then next want to buy the one which gives you a random gadget and random rare weapon when you spawn. And I've got a bunch of new boards unlocked. So I just popped over there. Going to come to the costume place now and change into police officer. Because you might have noticed one of the new challenges is for killing so many enemies as a police officer. That's it. Make sure you always grab your studs. And some of my new challenges as well. One is for creating a observatory and using it. All you need to do is create one and jump on the yellow spring, guys, and you complete that one. And there's another one for having a little boogie. Yeah, he's got to create a dance floor. So just make one, and then you've got to wait for 3 NPCs to start dancing. If there's not enough, just go and pick one up, guys, and lob him at the disco floor. That's another one done. And now we'll go through and do level 2 of this region. Nice simple one this. I was going to speed this up similar to what I did with Little Nightmares, but it didn't go down too well. Yeah, I was going to speed this up to 1.25 just because there's not really much going on. I can't remember if there's a cauldron on this region or not. We put the cauldron trophy and the Torneck trophy, by the way, on tomorrow's video on region number 4. The Torneck trophy, you can actually avoid it and during the story, and you'd have to get it during expeditions. But if you know what you're doing, you can get it in the story, so you don't have to worry about it later. The cauldron trophy should come naturally as long as it doesn't glitch for you. So you have read a few glitches where players have not been able to pop the cauldron trophy, even though it's more or less story related. But as far as I know, I think they have patched out all those bugs. So I think they're like old posts, and I've not seen any bugs like that. So just had an encounter. I summoned my buddy, kicked him away afterwards, carried on through that area to the next one. We're actually going to finish the game as well, by the way, in part 5. Because in part 4 we do complete the final region, but the actual final boss appears somewhere else. So I was going to save the final boss for part 5, guys, and then we'll start to clean up then. So we might actually finish this by part 6, by the way.
As they headed back home, the gang spotted the unmistakable.
Yeah, it might be 6 videos if we're lucky. So you see here, you see there's 2 paths you can take. At the middle of the branch, there are some drawings on the wall. There's a Torneck pointing to go left, and to go right was like a jungle drawing. What that's telling you is if you go left, you're going to encounter a Torneck. If you go right, you just got the jungle to get through. So you want to make sure you go left at that fork. If you don't go left, this is not missable, don't worry, but it just means you're going to have to do this area again during expeditions until you kind of encounter this part of this area, this region. And you'd have to come back down here and encounter Torneck again. If you want to get all the Tornecks during the story, guys, you have to make sure when the paths branch, like I say, it's going to be in this region and in the final region, there'll be a branching path. Always make sure you take the Torneck routes, and you don't have to worry about them at the end. So there's a few enemies along the way. You don't have to kill them, But I'm just deciding to, every time I kill a bunch of enemies, you know, if you kill them with a gadget or a rare weapon now, choose that new experience upgrade, we only get about 30, 40 experience per kill. And if you kill about 10 enemies, it still adds up. So just make sure you do summon your buddy when you're doing so. That's it. So you don't get upset that he's not getting experience as well. And of course, we're trying to complete that community board challenge. So defeat 20 cultists as a police officer.
Might be fun to hitch a ride on that.
Yeah, I'm in the jungle police. Just going to continue through here. Normally when you're chasing a Tornek, there'll be two areas. You chase it through one, there'll be a transition. And then in the second area, that's normally when the Tornek will stop right at the end, allowing you to board him, guys, and grab a gold brick. And something else I should point out, I'm glad I actually remember this. There'll be some challenges where you have to complete a level dressed up as somebody. I know there's some where you have to be playing as a certain character. For example, complete an adventure as Aloy. Of course, that means you have to play as that character. But sometimes there'll be one which will be complete an area as or dressed up as a Sona or as a chicken. And if you've got a second player with that specific outfit on, you can still complete the challenge, but the second player must be actually active in the game. He can't be on standby, you know, on the bottom left when you press option to join. That will not work. He must be in the game with you, present and active, in order to complete that. But it's good to know that you can complete them challenges without actually having the costume on yourself on player 1. Player 2 can have the costume, the challenge, and it will still complete, like I say, as long as he's active when you complete a level. So got another gold brick. Yeah, it's good because it means you can put one outfit on yourself, you can keep killing the enemies, which maybe you need to get kills to that specific outfit, and then the other player that's not doing anything, he can just be the other outfit ready to spawn him at the end and complete level when he's active. So back on the hub area, going to grab the studs. Yep, always rob them houses, guys, before you go back. So I'm going to check the community boards, what is new. So I got one gold brick from that, one from that one, and one from that. Oh, so I do still need to kill enemies for explosions. I just saw that. Okay. Remember, if you need to change the paintings or the plots, you should have 3 out of 5 plots so far and 6 out of 8 different paint colours on buildings. Yeah, so I can't build that one yet.
Green, damp, and dangerous.
And I did mention it earlier, but I'll just remind you. So for the plots, it can be small or big. The smaller plots normally give you 200 when you go up to them when you've done a level, and the bigger plots will give you 500. But you can't change the paint on the smaller plots. I don't think you can change it on the smaller plots, just a building. But the 5 plots you have to change the plot on at a unique location. Yeah, it can be a small or big plot. But when it comes to paint, it either has to be at a big plot or at, like, there'll be like a bridge at the start of each area. Like I say, I've mentioned this before, I'm just reminding you. And changing the paint on the bridge or the fence will count for the repainting challenge. So another encounter, I summoned my buddy and I was going to try to kill some enemies with explosives, but I didn't manage to, I don't think. But I've killed them all, kicked my friend, now I'm just going to continue through the level. I think this is the one with a very annoying cauldron. I think this is probably the most annoying cauldron there is, this one here. I think this is one. Yeah, cauldron number 3. I mean, tomorrow's ain't too bad. The reason I don't like this one is because there's one section in it, you have to, the room is really big and you have to take 2 bombs over to the exit in order to unlock it, and you've got quite a lot of things to platform across and it just takes a good few minutes to do it. I am going to be trying to avoid the cauldrons on the cleanup, because the cauldrons, they probably take the longest thing to do, and you probably in a cauldron you've got the less experience per time ratio in the game, because most of it's like platforming and grabbing bombs and locked doors. So yeah, I'd be trying to avoid all cauldrons on the cleanup later. But of course, if you don't have the trophy for clearing 3 cauldrons for whatever reason, you might have to complete one along the way. But yeah, I'm deliberately going to be avoiding them. But on the expedition, on the cleanup, you have different paths to take. So you know when we could either go left or right. You know when we went left for the Tornek, That'll happen later on. You'll be able to go left, for example, to the cauldron, or right to continue on through the outside part of the level. And that's what we're going to be doing, guys. Just ignoring the cauldrons and the tall necks, and just taking like the routes through the level to get more experience, of course, from enemies. So I've just kicked him out of the way. Right, let's continue on through this level. Nice, another chest area. He looks like the guy from, oh, what's it called? Clair Obscur. Yeah, you know the merchant guy there. He looks like one of the merchant guys from Clair Obscur. Of course, this one's a Lego man, but he's got the same backpack. I guess they use the same supplier or something like that. Right, got some bombs there. I'm going to use these to kill him with. It's a shame you can't use the bombs on the cultists. And if you are ever getting low on your rare weapons and gadgets, by the way, you can try to bring the health down by swapping your normal weapon to your default, swapping your weapon to your default weapon, using that to bring the health down, and then switching to your rare weapon. You press R1 normally to change your normal weapon, by the way. Your gadget you can't change, you can only have one gadget at a time, but yes, your normal weapon you can have two at a time. You always have your default and the rare weapon you picked up. And the trip caster, I do not like the trip caster at all. It's just a bit awkward to use. I remember it's quite strong in the actual Horizon games. You can use it to do a lot of damage to enemies, but I just do not like it at all in this. It does not work in Lego. So yeah, I'm still grabbing these bombs, trying to use them to kill the enemies with. Hopefully I'm going to complete that challenge here. And if an enemy is shocked, they do take more damage, similar to Frost. 9 out of 15, is that all I've got? Yeah, similar to Frost, guys, enemies take more damage when shocked and more damage when frozen. So I always try to go for them than with fire. Because I think if you use a flame arrow, I can't remember, but I think if they die from the burning element, I don't think that counts as a rare weapon kill. I don't think. So you want to try not to use a flame if you can. You can help it. And there you go, another gold brick. 3 done. Home cooking. 2 down, 2 more to go. And we've got what, almost 20 minutes left. 2 levels took me almost 20 minutes. Yeah, this must be the cauldron coming up.
Oh, someone's calling on the focus.
So I'm going to grab the studs again. Remember, if you get enough money, the next thing you're going to be buying, after buying that experience upgrade and maxing it out for more experience when using gadgets, you're going to buy the random gadget surprise and the random rare weapon. They're both unlocked now, so now whenever I start, I'm going to always have a gadget and a rare weapon, which will make it so I can immediately start killing enemies with gadgets, getting more experience. So grab your studs like normal, then go back through the right exit. Sorry, thinking about Silksong, take the right exit. Yeah, sorry, go back into the region to the right, the jungle area. And we're going to do level number 4. These Apex hunts, by the way, which are currently becoming available slowly. Yeah, you don't have access to them all until you complete the game. You unlock a few along the way. You get the red bricks, but I don't know why the game gives you them, because you don't really need the red bricks for anything. You think there'd be some like currency to buy some really strong equipment, but it's not. You get the red bricks, but they literally don't do anything. It's just collectibles, I guess. Better to view them that way. But yeah, the Apex hunts, I'm not going to do every one. I'll see actually, I'll see. I'm going to look at them all, see how much experience you get. Cause some of the Apex hunts are really quick to do. Yeah, they're really quick to do. And they normally lobby straight into a boss fight. So I'm going to see. I've still got a little bit of experimentation to do in terms of figuring out the quickest way to build up all your experience, or the simplest way and most consistent.
I think I can find Jim. What's the use for this tripcaster?
Yeah, so you want to get this bomb here and activate that power. That's it, to trigger the elevator down below. And this is the part where I meant it's a big room, and the 2 power panels at the end are quite far away from the bombs. So you see them at the top of the screen there, guys, top left of the screen. You just see the bottom of the power panels. The bomb is on the far top right, and you have to make your way across all these platforms with 2 bombs. And if you didn't grab a bomb from earlier, then you have to do one at a time. Because remember, these spawners can only spawn one bomb at a time. So it's not like you can take 2. You take one and your buddy takes the other. Like I say, unless you grabbed a bomb from earlier and you didn't fall down. Because if you fall down the hole, that's it. Bomb has gone. It's gone. And you'd have to go back and get another. So I've got one bomb. Going to make way along here. Try not to fall down. So if you do, you're going to lose a bomb and have to do it all again. You can make this little corner if you're quick, like that. I remember what I did now. So I should have killed this enemy here, because it kind of came back to haunt me. Yeah, so look at this. I left him alive, and look what's going to happen in a second. So I'm going to get my buddy out of the way. Oh yes, and it did that. For some reason it teleported me over to him, rather than him over to me. I don't know why that happened. So that's one wasted trip, and you're going to see another wasted trip in a minute. So when I get back there for another bomb, the enemy kind of hits me and it detonates my bomb, and I have to go back and get another one. So I basically have to get 3 bombs. Yeah, I think this is where I lost about 20 minutes trying to do this bit here. You can put all this down, because what you can do, you can put a bomb down. You see this spinning block here. You can't put them on them floating blocks going from the top to the bottom, because obviously they're like a conveyor. You're going to lose the bomb eventually. But if you put it on that platform with the arrow, which just keeps spinning around, you can put one bomb there, leave it, and then go and get the other bomb, and then they're both close by. But yes, I just lost a bomb, so I'm having to go and do that again. But this one should be it. And there is a boss on the end of this one, actually, a nice boss. I think you fight a Thunderjaw. So finally, and I didn't mess that up. I mean, almost did. I hit myself. So here again, you're going to be waiting. Yeah, I think this dungeon, this cauldron, is where a lot of time went on this video. You can take the top way, but the top path only leads you to like a hidden area. You have to come back along this path here in order to get to the other side. Because the platform on the other side only spins kind of, it will go in the middle and then to the side. In the middle to the side. It won't go one side to the middle and then to the other side like that one was doing. So, a bunch of enemies here, so I'm going to call my buddy and kill these 4 enemies. Got a few bombs here, so I'm going to try to use them. There is a upgrade which makes it so bombs do more damage, but I didn't want to waste money on that just to use bombs once. Because once I've got that challenge out of the way, I'm probably not going to use bombs again.
Okay, let's give this another go.
But I don't need many more, 3 more kills with bombs. And that's quite a good challenge, because that challenge gives you 5 gold bricks.
I've been here before.
Yes, somehow we saw my tripwire and I didn't fall in. Right, going to kick my buddy. Right, yes. No, still not there yet. This is such a long cauldron.
Nothing like having a friend fighting. Just need a second and
I'm sure that's going to take us to the boss. The boss might be on the final level. I might be getting it mixed up.
I'll have him tied up in
The
knots
final
when
level of
it's
this
my
region. So I summoned him, just kill that one enemy. Like I say, it's all going to add up.
turn. Time to pull
And
the bridge and get over it.
yeah, I couldn't remember, but I thought there was a bomb at the end of that bridge. Maybe it's the next bridge coming up. So I'm going to go along here and kill the enemies.
Sorry, wandered off for a moment.
Summon my buddy, of course. It's about time, you know, there's a game on PS Plus which I've not really done yet, because all the recent games on PS Plus I've done guides on before. It's nice when a game comes on and I've already done a guide, but I have been looking for a new game on PS Plus. I've not really played yet, and it's a game I want to play. This game I wasn't really too bothered about. You know, it's just there's 5 games on PS Plus, and Silk Song is a few months old now, so my guide on that isn't getting massive traction. So I just thought it'd be nice to do a PS Plus, a new one for a change, which I haven't done. I did think about Killing Floor 3. Is anybody going to play that? Are you guys playing any more of the Plus games, or are you just playing this one? Yeah, I did think about Killing Floor 3, but I don't know. It looks a lot random than what I could see, and I was thinking, nah, maybe not. I'll get just this one done, guys, Silk Song, and then get onto Ninja Gaiden 4 and whatever's going to come in the new year. So one enemy here, going to take him out with bombs. That should be 13. Is it 13? Oh, we did it. Nice. Nice, get that one done. On the last, or almost on the last enemy as well. But there is an enemy here. Just got to go back and get another bomb. Oh, that's nice. I've got that challenge then. So I don't have to worry about bombs anymore. But this is where you have to build a bridge. I've got this bridge mixed up with that one beforehand. But yeah, you have to build this bridge, guys, in order to get that bomb. And then you head away back over there. Yeah, it's got to be the longest cauldron in the game, hasn't it, this one? I think they put 2 together by mistake. Oh, and there's not a Thunderjaw. So Thunderjaw, maybe we'll beat the Thunderjaw, is coming up later. But yeah, I'm going to check them chests. So the level's not even done. We'll just come back outside. Going to continue along here. So got another encounter outside yet. This got to be the longest level in the game, maybe. So here we are, finally on a boss. So if you just focus on the boss, all the enemies he spawns in, unless the enemies were already present, you're not going to get any experience on them. You can use them in order for challenge kills, but yeah, you won't get any experience or money. I'm going to try to kill one more cultist as a police officer as well. And there you go, that's another challenge completed. So I want to try and kill this enemy with a gadget if I can, so I get more experience. I've got plenty of trip casters. Right, I think that's it. So got the boss. Yes, once you're finished, make sure you wait after the cutscene, guys, to get the money. Because look what happens. You can actually grab the gold brick before you get the reward. Wait for it. There, you see that? So if you're quick enough, you could have quickly grabbed the gold brick and lost all the money. So make sure no money's going to spawn yet, and then grab the gold brick. So always wait a few seconds, guys. There you go. That's level number 4. One more to go. See if we've got any new challenges we can do now.
Easier than trading scrap.
So grab some studs, because I think I need 6,000 or 3,000. So I'm going to buy power use now. So I upgrade my damage with my gadgets and rare weapons. Yeah, so the next one is power user, guys, to increase my damage with my gadgets and rare weapons. So grab the studs like normal, head over to community board if you've got any new ones available. So I've got 3 then, 2 for that one. I thought I got 5 for the explosive. So there's 2 there for just creating things here. A Ninja Go Arena, a shuttle, and also building 3 decorations. So you don't actually have to buy any decorations. Just interact with 3 different decoration areas or plots, and just put down 3 which you have for free. You can go along the different windows, like Ninja Go, you might get a few on there which are free, amusements, Lego Police, etc. So that's one built. They're scattered everywhere, these decoration plots. I'm going to change colour on that one. I think I've already done so. So here, I'm going to build the shuttle, and I'm going to build the Ninja Go Arena. So there's the second decoration built. Right, so where is the shuttle? So remember, you want to do the shuttle and the Ninja Go Arena. The shuttle should be in the Lego City window, I think, and the Ninja Arena, of course, is going to be in the Ninja Go window. So when it comes to shuttle, just take an NPC over to it, guys, and wait a moment, he'll get inside and he'll blast to the moon. And that should complete that challenge. Yeah, it's a one-way ticket. And I'm going to craft the Ninja Go Arena next. And you need to use this yourself. Do not use an NPC, it won't count. You have to use it yourself, guys. There you go. Once you beat your opponent, that's it. That's another challenge completed. So I'm going to change another decoration. That should be 3. There we go. Decorations built 3 of 3. So that's another challenge completed. Right, let's go and do this last level in this region. And can I build this now? No, you need 40 to do that. So we're probably going to do that on the way down here later. And when we have to come back here for something else. Hopefully this one's going to be a bit quicker than level 5.
Despite Aloy's kind words, Varl yearned for a chance to...
Yeah, this one's a bit longer, this video, but part 4 is going to be a little bit shorter because the final region is a bit quicker to get through. Cauldron's nice and quick in that one. So I'm just going to drop down and summon my buddy.
Now we're unbeatable. Tell Helis I said hi.
I don't think I've got any challenges at the moment for killing enemies in a specific way. You'll get some later for like killing 3 mini bosses, killing 5 mini bosses. There's a few more you get. You'll get like 3 different ones for killing enemies with elements, but you have to use a certain outfit. You have to wear like the blue ninja outfit, get the names, but yeah, you'll like have the blue ninja outfit, then you got to kill enemies with frost. The red ninja outfit, defeat enemies with fire, things like that. You get a few of them later, but you shouldn't need to do them. There shouldn't really be any more annoying challenges, because by the time we get the trophy for completing 20, there's going to be a lot of simple ones. For example, then ones we just did with the shuttle, like build a plot and then use it, for example, and then ones are nice and quick to do. So a nice bunch of enemies here, 5 enemies.
Nothing but pieces.
So we get about 500 experience when we kill these with a gadget or a rare weapon. But when you get to the bigger enemies later, like the big crocodile types, they call the Snapmaw. They give you loads because they have a lot of weak points, and they give you so much experience when you kill them. Right, going to kill my buddy. Make sure you always take, if you're low on ammo, guys, always look for any drops around which you can take. Just get a bit more ammo, because you've got to try and make your current ammo last until you get drops in the next encounter. You'll always need a few to get started with. Yeah, it really reminds me of a Clear Obscure, that merchant at the back. Hunter's Decoy doesn't do any damage, so you want to try to avoid that if you can. Yes, always avoid gadgets which do not do any damage. Like say Rush Boots, the Hunter's Decoy, and Tripcaster, unless it's all you've got. Tripcaster does take damage, but it's just slow to use. But yeah, if there's nothing better, then you're going to have to take it. This might be the final encounter actually on this level. Yeah, I think I remember this one being pretty quick. I think we've got one more to go actually, looking at my timeline. I think it's one more challenge, one more fight coming up.
Bombs are always handy.
Got a little lost.
Yeah, some gravity bombs are pretty good.
Ouch! Guess you didn't see me here?
Fun while it lasted.
My scanners show useful parts.
Oh no, that is it. Oh nice. So that was the final challenge. So just make sure you've got any studs they dropped. Then come over to this guys and build it. It's, you know, when it comes to the final enemy dropping loads of studs at the end before you grab a gold brick, that normally only happens with bosses, by the way. Yeah, it's normally with bosses where the gold bricks drop afterwards. Oh wait, oh it's got a boss at the end. That's what it was. Yeah, so this enemy type, these are pretty strong. You fight these, I think, I can't remember, I think you fight these as normal enemies later on. They give you a lot of experience. So I'm just going to freeze him and use my gadget, because of course when they're frozen they do a lot more damage. And he's going to go down really easily. That's it, got him. So yes, before you grab the gold brick guys, wait for the all the golden experience to drop down. Yeah, so you see in a second. Wait for it, there you go. Like I say, if you took that gold brick too quick, you lose all that. Well, it's going to end the co-op play. Grab this, you get a trophy there, farewell to the jungle. That's the jungle region done. one more to go, and that will be the desert climate area. And that'll be part 3 done, guys. So yeah, it's about 2 or 3 videos left. I don't think it's going to be many at all. You'll know exactly once I change the little counter on the description, the title. At the moment it's on out of 8, but it might change to out of 6 later or something. So as soon as I get control back, I'm going to quit the main menu, guys, show you my current time, and that'll be it for part 3. Well, we're on 1 hour 37, so quite quick at the moment. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 3 tomorrow.